Hey everybody, it's Stephanie from Biz Traveler's Wife. I am here today. We're going to talk about celery juice and celery juice for migraines. I posted a photo of my daily celery juice a couple weeks ago, and I said that I hadn't had a migraine in 2.5 months since I started drinking celery juice every day, and that is true. I am not a doctor, but I'm just going to tell you what has worked for me. So the celery juice I had seen online for a lot of different things. I know there are a lot of fads, but and I thought maybe the celery juice was a bad thing, so I thought I would at least give it a try. You know, if you are a migraine sufferer, you know you will try anything to make them go away and regulate your life without migraines. So yeah, let me show you how I make mine. I've had a lot of people text me, call me, email me, share my post. They want to know how I make it. So I will show you how I make it and give you a few more tips about some other things I do that have helped with my migraines. May not help for you, but at least, like I said, if you are a migraine sufferer, you will try anything to eliminate them. So here we go. We're gonna make celery juice. First off, I started making it in a blender because I wanted to make sure that it was actually something that I would be able to drink, or what I would actually do it every day. And I didn't want to invest anything in a juicer until I was sure that, you know, I was going to do it. So if you want to try it out first in a blender, just take your blender and you'll want to use cheesecloth. And so you'll take your blender, add a little bit of water so it doesn't burn up your blender motor. After you get it emulsified, then I haven't cut this, but you cut it, you know, and pour your glob in there, hold it, squeeze it, throw it away, do it over and over and over again. It's a big pain. But again, you're not investing in a juicer if it's not something that you're going to do full time. So let's get to the juicing portion of it. Once I realized that I was truly going to keep doing the celery thing, I just went to Target. I got the cheapest juicer that they had. It's not really aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't match my kitchen, but it works, and it works for what I need. So this is just a Hamilton Beach $49.95 juicer, and celery. One tip I can give you is to use either like a produce bag or a grocery plastic sack to line the little refuse portion of your juicer, because it makes cleanup a whole lot easier. And I'm just gonna set this up real quick. I leave all of this on my kitchen drying mat every day because that way I am reminded to drink my celery juice every day. I would like to say that I put it away if company is coming, but no, I just leave it on all the time. Whatever. So, to the celery. Does the celery matter? Yes, it does. I originally started with, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and wash the slide top. I originally just started buying regular celery. And a friend of mine was like, why are you even bothering doing this if you're just juicing pesticides? And while I knew she was right, I would just look, when I was purchasing the celery, I would always just think, oh my gosh, it just looks so much more green. And there's always a crowd of people in front of the organic section at the grocery store, which should tell me something. So anyway, the first time I bought the organic, it makes like at least 25% more with a smaller bunch of celery than the other stuff. So besides the pesticide, a smaller, is it a head or so? A bunch of celery will actually make more than, or it's been my experience. So a little bit more about the migraine thing. When I get down to the really white stuff, I throw that away because I feel like it has a tendency to get a little bitter. So just a little tip. But before I start juicing, about the migraine thing, there are a lot of factors that go into migraines, and I know that sometimes people's hormones, definitely stress, but for me to go, I'm coming up on 3 months with 0 migraines is phenomenal. I also, in 2017, in December, had a stroke, so I'm no longer able to take migraine medicine. I used to take 1 Maxalt into Aleve as soon as I saw the aura, and in like 15 minutes my magic migraine medicine would kick in and it'd be gone. But I'm no longer able to take those due to the stroke, so I had to really start looking for ways to knock these migraines out because I don't want to have another stroke. So back to the celery juice. I just break up the celery. People have asked me, do I add anything to it? No, I don't. Like I said, if you're going to do it in the blender, you will need to add a little bit of water so that it kind of gets it going. And also, honestly, it does not taste as good from the blender. I don't know if it's because of the water. It's a totally different taste than drinking it from a juicer. So if you want to try it in the blender like I did, just to make sure that you want to make the investment in a juicer, might be a good idea. So we just, usually it's about 3 bunches per 3 handfuls per bunch of lettuce. Super easy. I don't even use a knife. I don't want to have to wash the knife or the cutting board. I just break it. And I usually break it as I juice it, but maybe this way I'll only make all the noise one time. Okay, so here we go. Celery's in, bags on. Don't forget to put your whatever container you want to catch your celery juice, because in the mornings I have done that, sadly, more than once. So I'm pretty sure to get my Pyrex or whatever I'm gonna catch it in down there every day now. So here we go, it's gonna make a little noise. So here we go, it's gonna make a little noise. First handful. Kind of want to let it slow down because stuff sometimes jumps out at you. Again, ram it in here. So from what I was finding out when I was researching it online before I started drinking it, was that most people said 16 ounces was the recommended daily amount. I have found that 1 bunch of celery will make anywhere from 12 to 18 ounces maybe. So I just drink whatever it makes. Hold please. One more time. 20 ounces. So typically I make it first thing in the morning. I get up, make my celery juice. Everyone normally drinks coffee, but I keep the same glass handy. I try to make this as easy as possible so that I make sure that I do it. Typically I will just pour it back and forth a couple times, and then I just shoot it down in like 3 gulps. I don't like the foam, so I try to drink as much of it as possible. But the reason I was making this, I have a really early morning tomorrow morning, so I thought I'd make it tonight and put it in the fridge so I don't miss a morning. When I am on the road or traveling, I try to find some place that does celery juice, or if worse comes to worse, even like in Starbucks, they'll have just the little greens juices or smoothie or whatever. I'll do that, but I do try to Google a place that will sell celery juice, or a juicing place, and they may have something that isn't straight celery juice but has some celery in it. But back to the other things that I'm doing for my migraines. So celery juice every morning, and the other thing I started doing consistently is Calm. So if you've never had this, if you do suffer from migraines and you see a neurologist or your doctor or someone, they've probably told you that you're low in magnesium. And so Calm is a really good, they say it's the anti-stress drink, but what it is it is 81% of your daily magnesium intake. So 325 milligrams is in 1 serving. I don't know, I just take another thing I keep out so that I'm sure I do it every night. I put a little water in my cup. I just put I put a pretty heaping spoonful. It'll foam up, kind of like Alka-Seltzer. You let the foam go down, fill it with hot water, sip it. But, and then also, if you're on the road, they make these great little travel pack things. I just throw them, that's why these look mangled. They've been in my backpack. So I throw those in my backpack, take them with me, because like I said, I am not about having migraines, and I'm certainly not about having another stroke. So if you have any questions about the celery juice, again, I don't put anything in this. I don't put lemon in it. I don't put ginger in it. I have started doing some other juicing since the celery juice became part of my diet, and I'll do some of those at another time. But I will leave some links after this to my blog, my channel, all my social media. You can follow me on at Biz Traveler's Wife on Instagram, Biz Traveler's Wife on Facebook, and it's at Biz Travelers WI1 on Twitter. But I'll leave you all those links, and I'll also leave you some links for Calm and the different juicers. Those will be affiliate links, so I mean, if you do order those, I do make a commission. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just, I need to tell you that because it's kind of part of the commercial. But I'm not trying to sell you this kind of stuff. I'm just telling you that it works for me. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just trying to help all the people that have reached out to me and said, you know, I had 4 migraines last week, or I have a headache that will not go away. So again, all of the links that I send will also have a way to contact me. So if you have more questions about the other juices I do, or anything about the celery juice, reach out to me, and follow my channel, follow my blog, and I will put some more migraine tips, juicing tips, travel tips, life after 40 tips, even though I'm 45. So anyway, stay tuned for the links. Thanks.